الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر
من همزه ونفخه ونفثه. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله تعالى من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله ولي الصالحين وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلوات الله وسلامه عليه وعلى آله الغر الميامين وعلى صحابته المدلفين بالدستور وعلى من استنى سنتهم وانتهج بمنهجهم ولف بلفهم إلى أن يرث الله الأرض ومن عليها وإلى الله عاقبة الأمور. All praise is reserved for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Lord of the entire universe, the uncreated but creator of all creatures, the unsustained and sustainer of everything. We appreciate him, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for all his bountiful ni'mah and immeasurable rahmah upon all of us in our households. We can never ever thank him enough. We equally believe in the messengership of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, as we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to continue to shower his blessings upon the noble son of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, members of his household, companions, and the generality of Muslims till the day of recompense. Ameen. Respected elders, brothers and sisters alike, today inshallah kareem, our sermon will go with our topic, i'adatu virus corona mashhuratun lil ummah. I'adatu virus corona mashhuratun lil ummah. The second wave of Covid-19 pandemic. Then advice for the Ummah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Respect our brothers in Islam. One of the 5 cardinal objectives of Sharia and Islam at large is protection of life and property. Then this Allah gave to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam as part of his deen, which he also extended to Sahaba. By extension, family, he did the same thing to you and I. Then this Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes it in terms of appreciation to himself. He says, he creates the soul, he withholds the soul, he records the soul back when he or the time he appointed to him comes. Allahu Akbar. Then other cardinal objectives, preservation of our religion is part of what Islam looks at into two. Likewise, nasl, that is protection of family and generations even yet unborn. Then every other thing that have to do between us and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as between human being and his creator. Looking at this, respect our brothers in Islam, COVID-19 is very real. We used to believe sometimes that it was something concocted against Muslim Ummah. At the end of the day, we saw it was affected superpower countries. They were not even Muslims. Then that's a real point. Number 2, we believe maybe our own skin in Africa or our own weather, that means we may not be affected directly. We think this, but today the reality is done on us. Allahu Akbar. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never afflict one of us with COVID-19. Respect brothers in Islam. The country is experiencing the second wave, which is more dangerous than the first one. This has been confirmed by health experts and also people we have seen within our own community. In Abuja, in other parts of our Nigeria, we have seen at least in between you and I and Allah, I have known now 4 different persons, all Muslims, those who were down. Allahu Akbar. One of them, a husband and a wife. In fact, one brother among them, he spent 10 good days on life support machine at the isolation center. And when he came back to this same place, he mentioned what happened, what he saw. Allahu Akbar. La yamutu fiha wa la yahya. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rescued him. Only this morning, one of our respected elders, was telling me after Salat Sufi that there is a very big doctor in Abuja now. He's struggling with his life at isolation center. He has his own private hospital. He has everything. But today, Allahu Akbar Kabiro, because of what Allah SWT has destined, which you and I are expected to take a leave, for us not to kill ourselves, for us not to put ourselves in danger, is struggling today between him and Allah SWT. All other people who are struggling, only Allah knows. May Allah SWT discharge all of them. May Allah never afflict any one of us. Referral brothers in Islam, looking at this, Allah SWT admonishes us all. وَلَا تُلْقُوا بِأَيْدِيكُمْ إِلَى التَّهْلُكَةِ وَأَحْسِنُوا. Don't put your own hands in danger. Don't land yourself in destruction. Don't put yourself in a calamity. May Allah never put any one of us in calamity. Referral brothers in Islam, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the hadith very tall, he says, وَإِنَّ لِجَسَدِكَ عَلَيْكَ حَقٌّ. Know vividly that your body has its own right over you. Your head has its own right over you. Your neck, your hands, your legs, even your stomach. Whatever you fill that stomach with is either against you or for you here and the hereafter. Then, based on this, إِنَّ لِجَسَدِكَ عَلَيْكَ حَقٌّ. Definitely, your body has its own right over you. Then, آتِ كُلَّ ذِي حَقٍّ حَقَّهُ. Give every part of your body whatever the due of that particular part of your body in terms of name of Allah, in terms of serving Allah, in terms of feeding with a resource that is from halal base, and in terms of running away from the antics and intrigues of shaitan. May Allah SWT grant all of us a clear understanding. Restaurant brothers in Islam, what we have today, there was a meeting even with the federal government within the FCT to see, because whatever you are breaking, even from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He has admonished all of us. إِنْ جَاءَكُمْ فَاسِقٌ بِنَبَإٍ فَتَبَيَّنُوا. Whenever an information comes to you, a news of a particular thing, either good or bad, then فَتَبَيَّنُوا. Cross-check. Don't just take it and swallow it. No, cross-check. Go and confirm. With any other means, you can confirm by yourself, you can send people who confirm, and then confirm from a very reliable authority for you before you start saying anything. Don't spread any rumor. Don't spread any fake news. Confirm whatever you had. If it is confirmed, then tell people. That is why we are saying it among ourselves. Because لَا نَسْأَلَنَّ الَّذِينَ أُرْسِلَ إِلَيْهِمْ وَلَا نَسْأَلَنَّ الْمُرْسَلِينَ. Allah shall question those who are the heads of their affairs and those whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also made to be the led. The led and the leader. The leader is saying his own, then the led is expected to take this. Then all of us were under وَمَا تَشَاءُونَ إِلَّا أَن يَشَاءَ اللَّهُ رَبُّ الْعَالَمِينَ. Now, in Sharia, there is what you call al-akhadhu bil asbab. What is akhadhu bil asbab? There are ways to prevent this problem. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the best protector. May He continue to protect all of us. But in Sharia, what you are expected to do is to listen to the expert in a particular field. Like this now, the World Health Organization is not under our own domain. Whatever they say, we cross-check within ourselves. And then, alhamdulillah, we have experts of Muslim brothers who are experts in this medicine or medical field. One of them is Dr. Nasir Wino. We sat down to confirm this, and when the presentation was made, respected brothers in Islam, it is very scary. Wallahi la'adim. They are suppressing some figures based on the facts they presented. And it is not good for you and I to go and experience another lockdown. Lockdown, what does it mean? Then, starting from our religious activities, going to economic activities, going to social well-being, everything will go down. And if you go by this, what we start to gain, alhamdulillah, if we even experience that and the figure drop, it's very important and very good for us. But when you are experiencing this, and a lot of people are dying, just like we have some few experiences before, many people were prevented from even attending Salatul Janais. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never make any one of us from among the victims of this circumstance. Restaurant brothers in Islam. When the government presented its own, then we look at what we have. Cross-checking, Kuje, Gwabalada, Bukhari, Ummah, and other places. we saw that it is real and is within us. Then what do? Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu qu anfusakum wa ahlikum nara. All you believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, safeguard your souls, protect your lives and the lives of your family members. And your family members are the entire Ummah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. By doing that, protect yourself from getting to hell. Then, hell of dunya, one of them is what Prophet sallallahu had warned all of us against, saying has come, worst of all diseases. May Allah never afflict any one of us with worst of diseases. Restaurant practice in Islam. Now, coming to this, what you and I need to do, there are certain things that they tell us. They are still saying it up to yesterday in the evening, and they are scary. 2 points why we should be careful now better than before. They said 2 things. Number 1, this particular second wave, it's coming from their analysis, and what we have also seen, we will not mention names, and there are people wallahi la'adim under the weather. Let us put it in that way. They are temporarily disposed, and we were given the opportunity to see some to know that it is real. Because before, we said it even before the Minister of FCT, that no, we don't believe in this thing. We see what is happening in isolation centers across the globe. But in our isolation centers in Nigeria, either we are told they are dancing or there is nothing there. But when we were presented with the facts, may Allah never afflict you and I with this worst of diseases. Restaurant practice in Islam. Under this, number 1, is that some people may not even show any symptom. That's the danger of this. Before, either cough, headache, whatever, you sneeze, you are having sore throat, this and that, you have problem in breathing. This particular one, many people, according to some age brackets, which I will not mention, but according to them, I saw it presented and I even have that document. So age to so ages, they will not even show any symptom. Once they contact this and they don't know, get to a state, it will lock up their lung and then talk. لا يموت فيها ولا يحيا إلا يشاء الله. Some will die. Some, according to them, all this we say according to them because that is the highest level of confirmation we have done. Allah knows the real fact, but based on the reports we have seen and people, wallahi la'adim, that are down, that we saw, we believe it is real. May Allah never afflict any one of us with COVID-19. The first one, it will not show any symptom. Number 2, some people, they will get over it. Age to so age. They will contact it, they may get over it, but they will suffer Allahu Akbar kabira, life-damaging injuries till the end of their life. What the essence? May Allah never do that to all of us. Somebody may feel somehow now, he goes to the hospital, he tests himself, he is taking drugs, and he gets well. Then at the end of the day, something already has damaged in his body, which he may not recover until he goes to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Whether damage or not damage, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to protect all of us. Now, part of what we need to do, respect our rights in Islam, in any situation, we go in and pursue with hadith of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What did he say? In his hadith, praying over all this and worst of diseases that have not even come, may we never experience any. He says, Allahumma inni a'udhu bika min al-baras wal junun wal judham wa min sayyi al-asqam. Oh Allah, I seek your refuge. Protect me, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, from leprosy. May Allah protect all of us against leprosy. Then elegantly, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect all of us. The Allah Prophet made mention, the one sayyi al-asqam, all other worst diseases. There are diseases, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, fi qulubihim maradun fazadahumullahu marada. There are diseases, they are known to us, there are those unknown to us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never afflict any one of us with the worst of all diseases. Now, part of this, when you go with hadith of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we have what we call prophetic medicine. What is prophetic medicine? Prophet himself told us so many things. If you take this, for this, inshallah, you get well. One of such we will remind ourselves over is habatu sauda, black seed oil, or you have it like a flu or like a flower, anyone. But Prophet if you have this habatu sauda, especially a oil one, mix it with honey, and inshallah, take it as often as you wish, inshallah. Then another thing, part of what they told us that we have seen, alhamdulillah, not only in Nigeria, other parts of the country, is to do hot water steaming. This is very, very effective. While we are saying all this, a lot of things, people are faced with a lot of challenges. Hunger, poverty, insecurity, this and that. Now, if this one comes in again, federal government has no power to take care of everybody. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never cause us to be down. Now, under this, if you are having Habatu Sauda, you can as well have hot water steaming. If you have hot water steaming on daily basis, inshallah, part of the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah protect you. Then our personal hygiene. This is part of our Sharia. It's part of Islam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will not take any act of ibadah except the product of cleanliness. Inna Allah tayyib la yaqbalu illa tayyiba. Allah is clean and will not take anything except that which is clean. Meaning, before you perform salah, you are expected to perform ablution. Then if a Muslim is performing ablution at least 5 times in a day, then it shouldn't be a problem for him to get well, for him to protect himself against this problem, to wash his hands, inshallah, with soap, inshallah. Not only that, when of our face mask, it is a temporary thing. And we believe with our prayers, inshallah, and tawbatan nasuha, inshallah, we will get over this thing very soon, inshallah. May Allah protect us all. Why we say all these extra prayers in Islam? Part of the Sunnah Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is that if you are told إِذَا سَمِعْتُمْ بِالطَّاعُونَ بِأَرْضٍ فَلَا تَدْخُلُوهَا وَإِذَا وَقَعَ عَنْتُمْ فِيهَا فَلَا تَخْرُجُوا مِنْهَا. When you are told or you are told that there is a pandemic in a particular community, don't go there. If you are there when it happens, don't run out of that place. At this being where it started, we follow this Sunnah Prophet in toto, it wouldn't have spread across the world. Someone brought it to Nigeria, as we told, an Italian. Then another person from Lagos to Abuja, from Abuja to this, from this to that. If you go to a remote village today, they don't know what is COVID-19. Because they have not had people coming from all over the world to come and visit them. Not because of our weather or whatever. Allah has been kind to us. May Allah continue to be merciful and kind to all of us. Now, why we say all this for us as Ummah, for the government, the same way government is alive to its duty when it comes to this COVID-19, government is expected to be dutiful when it comes to security, when it comes to fight against corruption, when it comes to even economic rejuvenation. Why we say all this, it is for all of us to live in peace and harmony. When you are not in peace, in fact, you won't be able to even worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala the way and manner you are expected to do. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bring back peace and tranquility to our country, to our land, and everywhere we go. Wala hawla wala quwwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim. Simple instruction is that ati'u Allah wa ati'u Rasula wa ulil amri minkum. You do this, it is in our own best interest. Obey Allah, obey His Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the people of authority. As long as they did not tell you not to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, obey them. Whenever you see that they are leading you contrary to the wish of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you stop forthwith. Wallahu ta'ala alam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will beseech him with his rahmah never to cause any one of us to be from among the victims of this circumstance. May Allah continue to protect us all. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Izzati wal Jalala. Ahmaduhu subhanahu wa ta'ala yatafarrad bi jalalihi واشكره يتفرد بجماله واثني عليه يتصرف بكماله واشهد ان لا اله الا الله وحده لا شريك له واشهد ان محمدا عبده ورسوله صلوات الله وسلامه عليه وعلى اله جوار العنايه واصحابه كواكب الهدايه وكل من عاش على منهجهم الى قيام الساعه. بارك الله لكم في القرآن العظيم ونفعني وإياكم في الآيات والذكر الحكيم. أقول ما تسمعون سواء فمن الله وإن خطأ فمن نفسي وهوايا واستغفر الله ولكم ولسائر المسلمين من كل ذنب وخطيئة إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين غافر الذنب وقابل التوب شديد العقاب بقول لا اله الا هو واشهد ان لا اله الا الله وحده لا شريك له واحد لا من قله ومعبود لا من عله اول قديم بلا ابتداء واخر قيوم بلا انتهاء وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلوات الله وسلامه عليه وعلى آله نجوم الهدى وأصحابه وحور الهدى وكل من سار على دربه إلى قيام الساعة. معاشر المسلمين، إنه لمن الأسف الشديد والحزن المرير إعادة فيروس كورونا في المجتمع النيجيري كما يتصرف ذلك في المجتمع العالمي، بحيث يزداد العدد يوميا بين القاسي والداني وبين الفقراء والمساكين، لا سيما الكبار من رجال الدولة. أيها الإخوة الأعزاء، ينبغي أن نتحرك بالأخذ بالأسباب بالحفظ على الاحترازات الطبية بين من لبس الكمامة وغسل اليدين، وينبغي أن نتحرك أكثر بالصابون والماء الجاري، كما نتعود على الطهارة للوضوء للصلاة حسب ما يكون. وعلى الحكومة القيام بمسؤولياتها فيما أسرع في كل وقت في جميع شؤون الدولة كما مثل ذلك في باقي الأمور، ولا بد هذا أن يطور ويوسع إلى الدفاع والثروات الاقتصادية وحفظ النفس والمال والعرض والنسل، كما نقوم بمسؤولياتها تجاه فيروس كورونا في هذه البلدة. عباد الله، إن الله أمركم أمرا بدأ بالنفس وثنى بملائكته وحملة عرشه وثلث بكم من إنس وجن وقال هو من قائل إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم أعز الإسلام والمسلمين وأذل الشرك والمشركين ودمر كيد أعداء الدين وانصر عبادك الموحدين برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من البرص والجنون والجذام ومن سيئ الأسقام. اللهم جل الأمر والأمان في نيجيريا واجعلها بلدا آمنا مطمئنا رخاء سخاء وسائر بلاد المسلمين. اللهم اسقنا جنة الفردوس مع الأبرار يا عزيز يا غفار يا رب العالمين، مع الذين أنعمت عليهم من النبيين والصديقين والشهداء والصالحين وحسن أولئك رفيقا. قوموا إلى صلاتكم رحمكم الله.